NecroPoison. Vengeance is mine. Cthulhu. WattPad browse romance fanfiction LGBTQ+ WattPad originals werewolf new adult fantasy short story teen fiction historical fiction paranormal editor and X27. Pics humor horror contemporary lit diverse lit mystery thriller science fiction the Waddies adventure non-fiction poetry WattPad pics reading radar dark academia black heart. Main character energy yellow 5. Pointed star. Webtoon Productions yellow 5. Pointed star. WattPad contests premium pics community the Waddy Awards community happenings WattPad ambassadors write create a new story my stories helpful writer resources WattPad programs and opportunities writing contests try premium login. Sign up NecroPoison. Vengeance is Mine by Anthony Poison NecroPoison. Vengeance is Mine. Table of contents NecroPoison. Vengeance is Mine Justice NecroPoison Charlie Deathblade Cthulhu Candychrist Poison Nightmare No Fin No Doctors Creative T and X27. Is only the beginning the Four Horsemen Introduction to NecroPoison Early Poison NP Belief of Life-Death Philosophy of the Powerful Life-Death Immortal Magic NP Ritual. Spells. And Signs How to Become a NecroPoison. NP. Initiation Master of Thy Power 13 Standard Rec Lines New Reading List Vote You are reading NecroPoison. Vengeance is Mine. Spiritual The Four Horsemen Eternal Darkness. Shall There Be Not. 4 Heroes to the NecroPoison Ways of Justice. Anthony Poison Nightmare. Carlos Charlie. Chancho Claudizel. Candy Christ. To these 4 fame, power, fortune came from simple rituals and simony. Apocalypse beginning Catholic dark elven horseman imagination intro introduction journey light magic music mythology NecroPoison new poison spells vampire Cthulhu 310 by Anthony Poison follow share post to your profile share via email report story send to friend share post to your profile share via email report story it was a dark frigid night you could smell the scent of syrup. Cthulhu has teleported to Constantinople. His body would be immense any place he would appear. Poison would always be in awe when he saw Cthulhu, always absorbing knowledge. We would try to find our own time to join together but we now have set different paths. I Cthulhu know though, we would be combined together to one mind, no matter the variety of difference in way of thought, or the differ in appearance. The town of Constantinople was a sleepy little place, tucked away from the hustle and bustle of the world. On this dark and frigid night, the street was filled with an eerie quiet. The only sound that could be heard was the occasional creaking of a branch in the wind, or the low hum of an owl in the distance. Suddenly, a strange light appeared in the town center, illuminating the surrounding area. A figure emerged from it, glowing with an intense power. It was Cthulhu, the powerful cosmic being from another realm. The townsfolk stared in disbelief as Cthulhu came closer, his enormous body and wingspan casting a shadow over the entire town. The scent of syrup, Cthulhu's favorite, filled the air. As Cthulhu moved through the town, he noticed a young man standing in the shadows, watching him with an expression of awe and admiration. The man bowed to Cthulhu, as if he were in the presence of a king. Cthulhu felt a recognition of this man's soul and knew that they had a connection. He smiled and bowed in return. The townsfolk were in awe of Cthulhu's presence and power, but also of his warm demeanor and kindness towards this man. They watched as Cthulhu and the man spoke, with visuals, sound, and energy passing between them. As Cthulhu watched, he knew this man was special, and that their paths were intertwined. At the end of their conversation, Cthulhu looked at the man and said, "No matter how different we appear, our minds are still combined and connected. We will always be together in some way, even if we take different paths on our journey." The man nodded in agreement, understanding the wisdom Cthulhu had imparted. With one last wave, Cthulhu teleported away, leaving behind the scent of syrup and a sense of connection and peace. The residents of Constantinople were in awe of what they had witnessed, and the young man was grateful for the special moment he had shared with Cthulhu. Continue to next part. Add new reading list. Vote post to your profile. Share via email report story. Promoted stories. You and X27. LL also like where stories live. Discover now. Login. Sign up. WattPad Originals. Try Premium. Get the app. Language writers. Brand partnerships. Jobs. Press terms. Privacy. Payment policy. Accessibility. Help and copy. 2025 WattPad.